I am Wayne Ridgway of Burris and Ridgway Law Firm. We are a personal injury and workers' comp firm servicing the state of South Carolina from our offices in Columbia, Lexington, and Orangeburg. We also handle domestic matters including divorces and adoptions and child custody. And we also do criminal matters including DUI defense. I want to talk for just a second about our workers' comp practice. We take a very critical approach to every workers' comp case that we handle. I've mentioned before that in workers' comp cases there are categories of damages that you are not entitled to recover for, such as pain and suffering or punitive damages. I want to tell you about a case that we have going right now that's been a very interesting case, and a case that on the front end we weren't 100% sure where it was going. But we have a workers' compensation case where a client worked for a major retailer and was injured on the job. It was a clear workers' compensation case. The employer provided for medical treatment for the injured worker, provided for the time that was out of work, provided for transportation to and from doctor's appointments as is required under the workers' comp statute. But what we found was the mechanism of the injury was that this particular employee was injured by a piece of equipment that had been manufactured by a third party separate and apart from the employer. It was a piece of equipment that had a faulty design. It was very poorly manufactured. We found through the course of our investigation that there had been many complaints across the country of men and women being injured by this particular piece of equipment. So what that has given rise to is what we call third-party litigation. We were able to settle the workers' comp portion of the case and then bring a lawsuit against the manufacturer of this piece of equipment for the injury. So in other words, what we were able to do is resolve the workers' comp case and allow for the client to be compensated in part for what had occurred, but then we were able to bring a third-party case to pursue categories of damages like pain and suffering, like the loss of enjoyment of life, that the client is not able to recover in the workers' comp phase. So that's kind of the approach that we take at Burris and Ridgway, is to take a very critical approach to the facts of every case to see where and from whom we might be able to recover in a third-party context. At Burris and Ridgway, we provide free consultations. If there is any time that you have been injured and you would like to talk about it more, we would be more than happy to meet with you at our offices in Columbia, Lexington, or Orangeburg, or should the need arise, we would be happy to come to you.